What's up, Facebook, YouTube, social cam, whoever sees this? Most time I'm up here singing or playing my guitar. I got some cookies on my cookie crumbs. But I wanted to come on here and just make a video and just chat about something that just struck across my mind. I was just sitting here thinking, just thinking about things, that we just as people in general, how we just go through certain trials and temptations in life. And I was just, I have like this crazy vision in my head that whenever I get ready to go through something difficult or challenging, that I try not to fight the thing that I'm about to go through. I try to live a life that's surrendered to God. And a lot of times, what I do is on inside of my head, I imagine myself like running to this battle. I see like my enemies or my challenge or whatever it may be before me, and I see like God walking with me, and this is crazy, I know, but I see like the Lord telling me to. He say, "Jump on my back," and I jump on his back, and he'll be like, "All right, you ready? You ready to go to battle?" And I'm like, "No, no, I'm scared. I'm scared." Because in certain times in life, it is hard to trust the Lord. Can we be honest? It's hard to trust him because his ways are not our ways, and he sees the ending of a thing before it even begins. So and so many times we can limit his power to what he can do. But I just see this is real crazy, and I know I'm being real random, but I just see myself jumping on his back, and all he tells me to do is just hold on, hold on. We're about to go fight this thing. We're about to go head in, and it's not your responsibility to fight, Jared. Just hold on. That's all you got to do because you don't have the strength to fight, but I do. And this is like what the Lord tells me daily, daily. And it leads me to the point that I was really wanting to make. I pray sometimes. My prayer and my daily confession is, Lord, let the only battle that I face in life is the battle of surrendering to you. My only fight in life is surrendering to you. Because a lot of times the stuff that we call our enemy or, our trial is really not. It could challenge us. But if all things are possible through Christ, then our challenge is doing things through Christ, Christ's way, you know, because if all victory is in him, and if we're in him, then we're victorious. So if we're not victorious, because we're not in him. So I mean there's a struggle with surrendering to God sometimes. No matter what you're going through or what you're facing, like it can be a struggle to trust him sometimes, and I think we need to acknowledge that. And I believe he's perfectly okay with that because we need to be honest with ourselves. But the more you're honest, the more room that truth has to reign in your life. It's like trying to plant a seed on hard soil. No, you got to till that ground. You got to let it fall on the places that it need to fall. Lord, I ain't got this together. I ain't got this together. But that's fine though because He's faithful. He's strong and He's mighty. But I just want to come on here and say that because, like, just hold on. So many times, things that I may go through, and it's like I don't know the way out. I don't know. Okay, Lord, how are we gonna get through this one? And He'll tell me, hold on to me. The victory is not dependent upon your own power. So I just want to encourage somebody who, you may be going through something, you may be facing some kind of challenge, some kind of financial bind, or some kind of temptation, or some kind of addiction, or whatever your thing may be, whatever your thing may be. Is to truly surrender to God. Pray and seek and how He wants, how you can surrender it to Him. You know, pray and seek Him. Seek His word for answers on how to surrender. And I was just studying James 4:7. So humble yourselves before God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. We can just stop at that first sentence. Humble yourselves before God. And that's what this video is about, like surrendering to God. You know, make yourself surrender to him. It's not our jobs to fight any kind of battles or anything like that. We're powerless. We're powerless on our own, but through Christ we can do all things. Duh. But yeah, I just want to come on here and fight to surrender. Whatever you got to do to make yourself surrender to God, you know? In Him is victory, but sometimes He can be our biggest struggle because we can be a hard-headed people. We can see things only through our eyes. So many times our view on things is limited. Is limited, but He's sovereign. He's omnipotent. So he sees the big picture of everything, and our view is very limited. So I encourage you to fight to surrender. Fight to surrender. And once you've surrendered to God, hold on to Him. It's gonna be tempting because you can be in situations where you can get scared. You know, your flesh gets scared. When your flesh gets scared, it's gonna look for a plan of escape. You know, it's gonna look for a plan of escape. But hold on to God. You know, in the midst of the fire, in the midst of temptation, in the midst of trials, hold on to Him. Hold on to Him. Jump on His back. That's what I do. I see me riding on God's back, and he just run ahead towards the enemy, and I'm like, oh snap! He's like, hold on. I cannot stress that enough. But hold on. Love y'all. God bless.